Hello everybody. It's that time of year again where the fashion show at my little college is going into production. So this year, because I learned from last year, I'm just doing one piece. I'm doing one piece, one outfit. The theme of the show this year is camp, so that's kind of the direction that I'm going towards. I'm gonna do a theme piece, and my inspiration is those like little pitcher plants. So that's gonna be kind of like the skirt aspect of it, and then so that's gonna be my lower half of the body, and then my upper half is I'm gonna be dressed as a fly. Look at this. So first of all, this is what we're working with. These glasses is what we're working with. Yes. And then this is my kind of concept that I'm going for. My very large newspaper print concept. Hi, this chair is in my way. There you go. Full vibe. So the pitcher plant, I'm thinking of doing kind of like a bubble skirt. I have the fabric for like the exterior. Don't have the fabric for that little like lip. So like literally I'm being eaten. Basically I'm gonna be eaten and it's gonna be a vibe. I think we're all gonna love it. We as in you and me. It's just us. We're gonna love it. And then I'm thinking of doing like a black bodysuit, like knit bodysuit, maybe doing some fun little glove moment. I don't know if you guys have seen those like DIY videos of people making like fairy wings, and they use the thing that makes gift wraps, and then you use like heat and then it like sucks down a little. That thing. Cellophane? Cellophane. Cellophane? I feel like that's what it is. If it's not, then you know what, we'll figure out later in the video. But that's kind of the vibe I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna do like a different color palette and shape than like the fairy wing DIY. But I think like that's how I'm gonna make the wings pretty much. And then I'm gonna attach it to like a little puffy backpack moment with like the straps becoming a harness on my front. That's the vibe. And then also I got these shoes. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. I like wrap the straps around just because my cat like loves to play. Speaking of moment. Speaking of. Okay, that's enough. My cat loves to play with the little strings, so that's why I have them tied up, but like it's a pretty long strappy moment, which kind of reminds me of Vines. But look at these. She's gorge. I got her off like Lulu's. Lulus.com is where I got them. I'm trying to buff them in. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of eating shite with these on though. So I'm practicing so much. Also, if you could see, like literally the whole foot is the same material. Like it's like all this. So I have to figure out how to make it like not slippery, because when I get nervous apparently my feet sweat, which I didn't know until I was trying to walk in these and I was getting nervous and then my feet started sweating. So yeah, I have to figure that out. I'm thinking of putting like one of those little jelly pads right here so it's hidden, because it's right here that I'm like scared of, like my foot just like and then me twisting my ankle and then dying in front of everyone that's at the fashion show. That would be super awkward. That would be super awkward. Okay. Anyway, so I literally haven't started doing anything for it. So today, before my class at 3:30, it's 11:30 right now, I'm gonna get the pattern done for the skirt, and then I'm gonna get a muslin mock-up of just the exterior. You know what, we're just gonna see how it goes. It is now like 2 o'clock. I finished the pattern for the skirt for what I think theoretically in my head what it should be like. I used a skirt that I already had. It was like a pretty flowy skirt, and when measuring it I realized how much fabric I actually need, and I'm kind of scared that I don't have enough. So this is like one shot of like my real fabric, which is why I'm testing out the pattern on just some normal muslin material. But I cut out 2 of these. I think the total dimensions is like, it's 52 inches long and like 53 inches wide at the bottom. Like, it is a very large chunk of fabric. And then it's right under 3 yards of fabric, which I think I got like exactly 3 yards because I got like the end of the bolt at Joann's. And I'm just hoping that was accurate and that it's at least 3 yards because that's the minimum I need for sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna sew this and hopefully it works out. And also I have to go to my class it starts at 3:30, but I have to leave at like 3:10 latest, and I have to get ready for it. So I have like less than an hour, which literally, theoretically, it should not take me anywhere close to an hour just to sew this up. But I am just so out of it. I can't like put something together for the life of me. Like, I'm so, like, I can't just sit and do a task. Like, when I was like cutting my fabric, I went on my phone to do a calculation, and I opened up Instagram like 3 times. Like, I like closed out and I was like, oh my god, like, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to go to Instagram. And then I would open up Instagram again instead of opening up the calculator app. It was so and then I was like, wait, no, like, that's not what I meant. Like, it was like a reflex. Anyway, and then I'm not even gonna make the casing because I was gonna make like a casing around the waist to like tie it like a drawstring type of thing. I'm not even gonna do that because that's too much. I don't want to do that right now. But like, I'm just doing this for the dimensions, the length and stuff like that. Okay. So, okay, this is my extremely makeshift replica of basically of what I'm going for. Kind of the changes that I want to make to this is I did want this part to kind of stick out a little more. So I'm going to make it a little wider, like going out some more. And I feel like that will solve that problem. I literally tied yarn around my waist. Yeah, that's what this is. It's just sitting there, but just for the purpose of like what it's gonna look like when it's like bunched up, I might add 2 inches like to the width of this part just so that it like really sticks out, because I kind of want it to like whoosh, maybe even 3 inches, I don't know. And then for the bottom, it's a little too droopy for me actually, so I find that when I like kind of lift up the skirt a little bit, I like the look of it better. So I think I'm gonna take maybe like 3 to 4 inches off from the bottom. And I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like the width that it's at. It really makes it like kind of bundled towards the end. So I think I'm going to keep everything else, but take off some inches from the top and then make this part wider. And then everything else I think is pretty spot on. So yeah, I'm going to make adjustments on Wednesday because tomorrow I have work and school. So I'm just gonna kind of take a break, and then Wednesday I'm going to knock off a pattern from this bodysuit that I already have, which has like the right fit for the body part, but it's a strapless bodysuit, so I want to make it into a turtleneck. So I have another turtleneck that I'm gonna knock off the top and then attach it to the bottom, and I'm gonna make the pattern for that. Also, I need to buy fabric for that part, so I might have to go fabric shopping. Hello everyone, good morning. Another day, another sleigh. I am fixing my pattern right now because it has come to my attention that the entire outfit is due on Thursday. It's Sunday right now. And yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be due in like a couple weeks or something, maybe next week, next Thursday. Nope, this Thursday in like 4 days. So I'm cramming everything right now is what I'm doing. Yeah, I just fixed my skirt pattern and like I'm drafting the lining pattern for the skirt now, hoping it's just gonna be easy, hoping that's gonna work out for me. I'm so scared to just cut it on my fabric, but let me show you my fabric. Okay. So I got this like, it's just like black. I'm pretty sure it's like basically spandex material. It's pretty thick, which I wanted because TBH, I don't really want to wear anything under it, so I don't want it to be thin at all. But like if I have to, I will. But yes, pretty good material. And then also, also I think I'll be able to make like, okay, yeah. I think I will be able to make like the waistband and maybe like leg warmers or something with this, because I had something similar to this, but now I have like a surplus of it, so I won't feel bad using it. And then for the lining of her, I have this fabric, super cute. Yeah, I think I got like 3 yards of this. It was pretty cheap at like my local fabric store. And then this one I think was about $5. No, this one I think was like per pound or something like that. I think that was like $5 per pound. Yeah. And then you know what? I'm just gonna finish the haul of what I got, because might as well waste a couple more minutes on it, you know. They have like this huge, me like leaning back to get myself in the frame. I'm just like, they have this huge back section of the place that I go to where it's just like scrap fabric, and it's for I think $1.50 a yard or just like a piece. And I got this piece for like, it's like a pretty good size, for like 50 cents for like this entire thing, like period. There is like a stain on it that I just noticed, like here. But sometimes if the piece is like so small, or like it's like all ripped up or something, they'll just give it to me for free, which I love. But yeah, this one reminds me kind of like papyrus paper. Like the first ever paper invented. I kind of love it. And then they also had these, I think it's like, it's 36 by 44, so it's a little bigger than like, oh, I'm so sorry you guys. Yeah, it's a little bigger than like a squared yard, but yeah, she's super cute. I get these at Joann's sometimes, but they're a lot smaller. I think they're a 1/4 yard square. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't even listen to me. But those are like, I want to say $3. I went for a sale one time where it was like $1 each, and I spent, I kid you not, like $200 that day just on those squares. Majority of the square, just on like majority of the squares. And then I also got some thread and some notions as well, but like whatever. But I'm gonna be making bags with those, so hopefully I'm just gonna get my money back for that. But yeah, the 2 fabrics that I got were these 2. They're super cute, super cute. This one's like a little world map. They're pretty big, like literally it's like a yard by 44 inches, so period. And then this one, and they were $5, $6 each or whatever. And this one just reminds me of like kind of old-fashioned kitchens, but also like my kitchen growing up. Like I swear I used to have like one of those like dish towels with like this exact vibe going on. It's just like vegetables. I love it. Market fresh. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And then the last thing just kidding, I lied. The second to last thing I got was this like black lace, and I just got the whole bundle. I got this for like, I think it was $1.50 a yard or something like that, and there might be like 2.5 yards I think in this. Let me see. Yeah, I do not remember. I think it is 2.5 yards that I got. But like, she's so gorge. How could I not get her? I swear I have this exact same lace, but in white, that I got from the exact same place, which would make sense. And then the last thing I got was like these kind of costume pearls, and it's on like a black ribbon with some bows on it. I'm like, hell yeah. But I think like to make it like a belt or something, wrap it up, make it a necklace. Who knows? But she's so cute. I feel like I can work with, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's my haul. But yeah, that's what we're working with. So it is T-4 days till the outfit is due. Today I'm gonna finish the skirt. That's like the lining fabric that I have in the back right there. I finished the pattern for it. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna cut it out, sew it together, make the drawstring, add it in, yada yada yada. Hopefully it'll just all finished today. And then I will try to do, okay, stay with me for a second. Please stay with me for a second. This is kind of like my inspiration picture. It's like this middle one. I don't know the artist. Wendy Wallen is the artist, apparently. If that's wrong, don't sue me. Yeah, this middle one, it's kind of like my inspo pic, I would say. So what I'm trying to recreate is like these like kind of paint. I don't know what it is. If it's like veins or something, I don't know. But what I'm thinking is doing kind of like paint drops. Like I was thinking of just getting like a dropper and just getting like focusing paint down and just letting like gravity do its thing. So I'm thinking of finishing the skirt, wearing it, or having it like hung in a way that it's gonna be completely vertical, and then I'll like go in and let it just drip down. And that's the vision of it. Hopefully it executes well, but who knows. The next venture I'm gonna try to do is I want to make, okay, I don't know if you guys have seen like these like DIY fairy wing type of things. They kind of end up looking like this about, but my top half is gonna be a fly, so I don't know, like, please hold one more time. So this is basically like my base reference picture for the fly. It has very clear wings. There's practically like no iridescence to it. So I don't know if I should get like the iridescent cellophane or if I should just get the clear one, because the clear one's available at Joann's. So that would be a lot easier for me. But I also don't want it to be like invisible on stage. So I don't know, because like when I was looking up clear cellophane, like just like an example of someone using clear cellophane, like it just looks like this. You know what I mean? Like you can't really see it. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. But anyway, I'm thinking about at least getting the materials for that. I think all I need is the cellophane and acrylic sheet that will be like the base of the wings pretty much. Oh, the wire. I need the wire also, and electrical tape, I think it's called. And then other than that, I'm pretty much good. I have everything else. But as long as I get that stuff, then hopefully I can finish that on Wednesday. Because Wednesday, my class doesn't start till 5:30, so I have all day to work on it. Cannot wait, cannot wait. So, I talked to my mother about if I should use like the iridescent or the regular just clear cellophane, and she ended up having some. So period. I feel like it's enough to maybe try it out. I'm just gonna do one like normally how I would do it, and then another one I might paint it. If it doesn't go how I want it to go, I might paint like the underside like brown or something to add like some type of color to it so it doesn't look like completely transparent. Like I'll just do like a thin layer brown. I don't know, but yeah, period. Now I just have to get the wire and the acrylic like plastic sheet thingy, and that's pretty much it. So, but before that I'm gonna cut out the lining, and I really just want to get the skirt done today. That's really my only goal. And then maybe start some patterns for like the rest of the outfit, but I'll check back in with you later. Okay, I just sewed the back lining. I have it all cut out. I just ironed the exterior skirt pieces, got my carrots, and I'm ready to go. So let us begin. Okay, so I just finished pinning the bottom. I gathered it all, which is why there's so many pins. But yes, there probably was a better way to do this, but you know what? I kind of like how this method turned out. I feel like I had more control with like the gathers and stuff like that. So yeah, so now I'm gonna sew this up and then flip it inside out. And yes, period. So basically, I messed up and I sewed like a giant circle. It looks like, but yeah, so now I'm unstitching the top because I'm not restitching that whole bottom thingy. But you know what, it could be worse. So yeah, unstitching that, and then I'm going to, I guess I'm just gonna top stitch it, the entire top, which is a pain, and I really don't want to do that. Physically cannot figure out how like you're supposed to do it any other way though. I don't understand. I don't understand. Good morning, everybody. It's 8 a.m. May 9th, so it's Tuesday. I have to turn it in by Thursday. Today and tomorrow, I'm getting it done. It's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Pretty much, I have done a whole schedule, like hour by hour, like what I need to have done, so I do not get off track, because I've been getting just so off track. And it's really approaching the deadline, and I'm not even done with the skirt. So that's what we're gonna do today. So by 11 today, in 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours? 3 hours, I'm gonna have this skirt completely done right now. I have everything pinned, I just need to sew it, and yeah, and then I'm gonna baste it and then sew it together, blah, blah, whatever. And then from 11 to 12, I'm gonna take a little break. From 12 to 3, I'm gonna work on the bodysuit pattern and then cut it out. And at 3, I need to start getting ready for work at 4. So at 3:30 I need to leave. And then yeah, that's for today. And then when I come back, I'm supposed to be off at 9. So I'll probably be back like closer to like 9:30-ish. So from 9:30 to 12 or to whenever I'm done, I'm gonna finish the bodysuit completely. So whether that's like finishing the pattern or whatever it is. And then I'm gonna finish sewing it. And yeah, so today, by the end of today, if everything goes as planned, I'm going to have the entire like outfit ready, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be doing and focusing mainly on the wings and the kind of like back piece thingy. So hopefully that just all goes to plan, because I don't want to deal with anything else. Okay, slay. Time to get to work. I sewed it together. Yeah, so this is the part that I'm keeping. Literally ignore every single imperfection. That's anything that's wrong with it, just ignore it. This was the basting that I'm gonna remove later. I might add a second top stitch just for like a second row for aesthetique. I'm not sure yet though. Now I'm working on the drawstring. So I pretty much just marked where I want to start it. I'm just doing a straight line. And I'm getting a ruler and then just like lining it up pretty much and then marking it with pins. And honestly, like it's going to be bunched up anyway, so I don't even care how straight it is, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. So I have just finished the casing and now I'm running this pink ribbon through it. So I feel like I made it a pretty good size. I just found like this random ribbon that I had and it was pretty thick, so I cut it in half. And also it's like very stiff, so I just like crumpled it all up, and it's a lot easy to work with though. Yeah, so now I'm just like threading it through. Then all I'll have to do is paint it, and then I'll be done. So here I am painting the skirt. Just a couple updates of where I'm at with the process, that
I forgot to update you guys on was that I am no longer remaking a bodysuit. Instead, I'm just using the strapless one that I have pre-bought, and I'm just calling it an undergarment when turning it in, because it's really not a center focal point at all. It's saving me a lot of time just because this is like such a crammed project. And yes, also I have minimized the wings, so now it's just the wings and not the backpack portion. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video.
Is it giving elementary school project? Maybe, but maybe that's the vibe. Maybe I wanted it to look like that. So yeah, this is her. I'm gonna let her dry. I'm gonna take her inside because it's getting a little windy. Eight. Okay, so right now I am working on the wings. I just finished the outline for just regular paper. This is what it's gonna look like. And then I got the acrylic sheets. So then I just traced over on the acrylic sheet over this. So now I'm working with both sides. I've got this side right here and the other side. And now here's the cellophane. And the cellophane using Mod Podge. I'm gonna put this all over and stick this to there and repeat on the other side. So yeah, pray that this works out for me. These were the last two acrylic sheets. So if this doesn't work out, it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I just realized that I've been forgetting to record. Yeah, literally all I have to do is final touches on the wings, and I'm doing the gloves right now, or like the little sleeve moment. So I finished the first glove, which I was just kind of like testing it out. I really was doubting how this was gonna work because like of how big the holes were. I don't know if you would call this like fishnet, but like how big the holes were in the fishnet. I didn't really know like if it would just sew correctly, but it ended up doing like perfectly what I wanted it to do. So sometimes things just work out. So yeah, the glove just fits on like so. I think I'm gonna keep the seam because there's only one seam going like on the inside of my arm. So when I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. At this point, I do not care. But yeah, so it's like this. She's a little DIY. I'm gonna say it first. I'm gonna be the first to say it. She looks a little DIY, but you know what? From afar, girl,